Is this actually Ultra? If it's desert again, due to the map name, it would be the 4th desert map in such a short time. But can also just be a stadium dirt map. Okay, then I can use my other gamepad. Yeah, that's extremely technical. This here can go into an edge. Yeah. We're still testing a bit around with the settings. I saw that yesterday the stream, or then also the VOD, it looked extremely... as it looked quite laggy, not really very smooth. At the moment now, compared to yesterday where I used the graphic card for OBS, I'm now using the CPU. One other question is also how it, like we also changed some other things. For example, I have now not a perfectly smooth screen display because the FPS, which, oh wait, no, are we at 144? No, we are not. You see my FPS in the top right, they are now not consistent. They can be higher as well and lower. And the stable 144, which is basically my monitor hertz. So for me it's maybe a bit less smooth, but maybe it's better for the VOD. We're still testing around. But I added Open Planet today. So you have now all the typical Open Planet features again that were missing yesterday. Guess the GPS will be, oh yeah, it's actually very decent. It's much faster than the author time. We are very outside here as well. Straight line through this. What are these two white posts doing there? Huh? Here I have to be inside. Let's train it a bit. We can just go inside up. Why are they in the way? I don't get it. Why would you place them there? This is exactly where you want to drive. Huh? It's quite a long map, you don't have many tries actually anymore. We 7/10, 69th, nice. Let me check something. Huh. Now I don't know if it's just a song, but on my right side in the headphones is no sound. It's only left. Also, I feel like the music is quite loud. I have to check what is the current setting I use. But now the last 3 minutes it's focus on this back here. Yeah, I can barely hear my car. No, we continue. We start again and now we pull it. I restart again, it can be better than that. No. I have to make the music less loud. Like I didn't hear my car at all. Why is iTunes so loud? general in some songs. Yeah, this is how I make it now less loud, and then comes the most quiet song ever. Also, I need to go into the Trackmania settings of my second pad because it is vibrating all the time. Let's go into input pad. Isn't this here somewhere? Vibration. Yeah, this one. Vibration. Because it's all the time vibrating. No, I have this open while the map change comes up. That's really bad in Trackmania. Okay, now I hopefully can just crash and it doesn't vibrate anymore. Push-ups have to be done after Kappa. Something is... I didn't have that earlier. Something is wrong with my headphones. It's only on the left side. The right side doesn't give me any music. Or any sound, but earlier I had it. How did that happen? Earlier we did a bit of Vocalyx, also a bit of karaoke, and pretty sure I had sound on both sides. In my final try here of the seeding, I lost my gear in this turn there, but I could barely hear that. No, I'm not. There are actually a bit too many issues now. I guess I have to do iTunes generally lower still. It's one thing I have to put onto my list of things to change. Like the general sound volume of iTunes, just lower it. And then I can make it fitting. I don't think that they are broken. Pretty sure that has another reason. And I hope so as well. Yeah. Immediate PB. What the heck is the guy doing in first? 55.7? How did he end up here? Nice, Lucario lets us know wait. Okay, I fixed the I fixed the headphones. Somehow the cable was not fully in the headphone. It was enough in the headphone to give me sound on the left side, but it didn't give sound on the right side. You could do it deeper in. Somehow it must have yeah, been losing itself when at some point. But now it's fine again. Because it was really confusing to play this map on only one ear, where gears are important on dirt here. It was confusing to only play it with one ear and then have the music so loud that I cannot hear anything from the engine. That was quite tough. But okay, let's focus then now on the knockout. Annoyingly, we are actually quite a lot of players here. What the heck? We have basically a full server. I didn't expect that. And since Lucario let us wait in the beginning, I believe that we will not finish earlier than the fun. Yeah, I got again a gear issue. But was this now actually that I became too fast and I was giving up before the turn became tighter? We are just thinking about getting also a new screen for my setup here. I'm not completely sure yet if I want to do it because I have of course working screens and and it is of course quite expensive to buy a new one. It's just the thing that my screen that I'm using here has 144 Hz. Now the thing is to have a smooth gameplay for myself, I need to put the FPS also on consistent 144 or use like G-Sync. But for the stream, it has to be, of course, 60 frames per second that are going through. And if you want to go down from 144 to 60, you sometimes take every third and sometimes you take every second frame. It would be better if you have like 240 or 180 and then it's very clear that every third frame goes through and it's extremely consistent and then it would feel smoother. That's the idea at least, that it would feel smoother that way. Because yesterday my VOD, it looked very laggy overall. But the question is where the issue comes from. This could be one reason why it feels laggy at least. generally right now, also the driving is not that cool. We are of course currently trying that my CPU is doing the stream. And of course I also have to use my CPU for the gameplay. We tested it a bit earlier while we were doing recordings. At the moment here on this map I have to say, and now with live streaming, it feels for me personally very laggy when I play. It is just not really smooth. So these two poles there are a crime, I don't know. Also these two. What is just wrong that people over... These are okay-ish when they are on obstacles just to indicate. Also especially here, this exit, yeah. These two are super good. Yeah, I say this is what you want, this helps the player. It's on the border. It doesn't take space away from you. Yeah, so those two are very nice because you cannot see the border when you're in this upper turn. So those indicate you where it is. Nice. But what is this in the middle? And also in this one transition. The transition also becomes tighter and more annoying because the right side is blocked, even though you could jump on the right side. You could jump there if they were not there. It just takes space away for no reason, in my opinion. And why are here white poles on the outside? I did these two, I don't know. This must have been a misclick. They are not intended there. Like the mapper spent them everywhere. And then he misclicked and then they ended up there and then he validated and... Oh, but if he validates he should realize them. I don't know. It is so wrong. I don't get it why you would put them there. Pee-pee. And winning the round. And AT, das war... Okay, after PBing last round, this here was actually dangerous. The thing is, on such a map, people are so close together again. Only 2/10 to the red players, and only 16th. I also don't know what's wrong in this lap, that I'm only 12th. I gained some places, lost again. There. Gained again. It is 1/10, like look how close this is. This is just mega close. Oh, this round is safe. That's nice because I had a bad gear. So not a great start, and then I had a bad gear as well. Okay. That's good to know. But that is also like a thing. Why is it even that low in general? You would think with the hardware that I have, it should be better. We always wondered about that. That gear is garbage. Oh, directly put me from the top place into red. Into last. Okay, I saved myself. But just because you get too fast. I'm now second place with a 0.2. Last round I drove a 0.24, also not really much slower. And I was long time in danger. Okay, but we are in the top 8. That means I get good trophies here. And now it's only 1 KO. Also, I was 7th in the beginning, and I managed to get a 0.9 in the finish. Since I saw that someone DNF'd, and then I risked the ending. And seemingly I got the ending decent. What? Huh? Huh? He was miles behind. I'm so confused. Yeah, I had again the gear issue, but I solved it by releasing. But it was still an awful corner then. I mean, this gear is just really bad. The fact that you can get the upper gear there is just really bad. I still lost a lot of time because it makes this weird pull transition, which comes right here. It makes it completely strange. But wasn't I 3/10 in front of the guy? And I got a good ending. Like, I'm so confused. Where did T come from? The thing is, in the very last checkpoints, I didn't check it anymore. I didn't check the gap every single checkpoint. I focused on my driving and I felt like I drove very normal to good. And had good pace beforehand. I'm so confused with what just happened. Ha! At 0.27 wins this round. What is this now? At 27 wins this round. I just got knocked out with that time. So stupid. Amazing, I have 30 seconds of advertisement in Jadon's stream. What the fuck? I should get money for showing his ads. Also, in my book this was a win here. And then suddenly... the thing is, I decided to go to the left. I could have just gone to the right. Maybe I would have stayed in, I don't know, at the finish. I mean... But yeah, all because of this gear here. That was the main issue. That put me a little bit in danger. So I risked this middle section, and I think always at the exit of the upcoming left turn, I checked here the lead, and I think it was 3/10, and I cannot see how I lost 3/10. Oh, this is a close one. Yeah, but it's still 0.2 that is in red. Maybe Womfeton will take this win then. Yeah, Jadon without interface during the rounds, so we cannot really see. Also, sadly we also cannot see a number on his car. Like, this is the key information. I know I also don't use interface during the rounds, but you have my number. But with Jadon you don't see anything. Ah, he's out. Yeah. Okay, apparently he's out. Of course. He didn't even know that he was in danger. How does he actually know? Does he know that he's in danger? Like... Oh, looks good, Womfeton. One touch. So let's all pray for Womfeton to take this victory. Scroll and Melio, so close. Two finals at the same time. I see they go inside in the front and in a turn where I always went outside. Maybe I didn't need to. Also the 3 is winning against F1, that's something I can say, we will finish earlier. Oh my god, 150, that was too safe. Is this how it looked for me? What? Yeah, Lucario drives a 0.8 with this. And now look at F1. Scroll takes it. 0.3, what the heck? This must be how he got me. I must have had the same knockout in Womfitten. Like, Womfitten looked completely safe. It was 2/10 all the way. And in this last turn, out of nowhere, he loses 3/10. And now we can see also on the right side how the world record drives. But the world record actually goes outside here. There's not really a lot faster, but a bit. Look at this, the world record doesn't go over the penalty. I was also wondering what might be the fastest line in that section. Couldn't really decide. Do you go super inside but take penalty, or do you go outside around it? Okay, also syncs. The record, we've seen it. Wait, Milio really has no win? I didn't think so. Oh, that's surprising.